Well, the 2022 Sturgis trip movie mini-series is about to hit the screens. The people have asked for it. All of our fans back in the States, they've asked for it. Our Aussie fans, they've begged us for it. Well, it's here. It's going to be a series of vlogs that we'll put out on YouTube and share with all the world. The highs, the lows, the good times, the bad times, everything that was Sturgis 2022. From when we got on the bus in Bathurst, it was a COVID bus, look at it, masks, social distancing, to when we left Bathurst on a cold, miserable morning. And it was mangy, foggy, it was horrible. And then the trip all the way down through the mountains. And then down to Sydney. And yeah, once we hit Sydney, we checked out a few Harley dealerships and yeah, got a few last minute essentials. As you can see, for the bus trip down, we had to socially distance each other. I wasn't that keen to sit next to Dino, as you can tell. Look at his mouth. I don't know what he had going on there. There was something wrong with him. Bloke was shoveling food into him like it was going out of fashion. Anyway, yeah, so throughout these vlogs that we're going to release, it'll just be everything that was Sturgis, including our time in Marksville, Hawaii, and everywhere in between. Alright folks, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Walks barely down the street with the brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust.
So we're here at the Sydney International Airport. We've been here since about 5 a.m. Dino said we've got to get here to beat the queues, so we're beating the queues all right. Anyway, today we're flying from Sydney to LA, where we'll pick up a hire car and head out to Vegas. Here comes Dean now. This will be interesting. How you going, mate? We're beating the queues? Yeah?
First in line, mate.
First in line? Yeah, it's a big line.
Will be.
Yeah? So it's worth getting up at 4:30 a.m.
Always today, mate.
As today, I'm ready for bed again. Anyway, so yeah, we're just waiting to check in and get on the big bird and head to LA. Alright, we'll see when we get the other side. Hooroo. We were blessed on this flight to have some decent seats, which made the 13-hour flight bearable. But one of the setbacks was, before we even took off, Dino decided to take his kit off and settle in for the night. The air marshal came over and warned us several times for Mr. Barry to put his shirt on, otherwise he'd be ejected. 2 hours later, he put his shirt on and we took off. Thank God.
Something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun.
You fit you right, Shana?
Want some sanitizer?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Oh yeah. So we've just arrived at Enterprise Car Hire. We've checked in. This is our wheels for the trip to Vegas. Have a listen to that. What a beast. Challenger RT. Who's this driving? Who's this? What about you, Dino? What about this? Living our best life, mate. Living our best life. 100%. What a great way to start the Sturgis road trip, brother. Big. All right, we're going to hit the road. We're heading to Vegas. Here we go. What do you reckon?
I don't want to get this thing back.
What about it, Dino? Look at it.
What a car. I've never been in one, eh?
It's big.
Just like a race car.
It's big. You look like Vin Diesel. Look at you. Look at you.
Is it Fast and the Furious?
Here we go. Give it some. Give it some. Give it some.
Well, we know where we're going, but we don't know where we've been. And we know what we're knowing, but we can't say what we've seen. And we're not little children, and we know what we want, and the future is certain. Give us time to work it out. We're on the road to nowhere. Come on inside. Taking that ride to nowhere. We'll take that ride.
There you go.
Not bad. So we're at In-N-Out Burger, just out of Los Angeles. Dino said I wasn't allowed to try the chips because they're crap. I'll let that one go through to the keeper. Burger's not bad. I reckon the one we had at Harry's Cafe, the wheels, is... Then you finish it first. I will, mate. Before you judge it. One, two, three. That's three sauces he's got. I didn't get a drink, mate. I don't want to Coke. Coke. Anyway, this is In-N-Out Burger. See you later.
We're on a road to nowhere. We're on.
Early morning, Las Vegas time. We're getting ready to go out to a place called Dig It. We get to play around in a couple of excavators. Dig some holes, lift some stuff. Should be a bit of fun. We get about an hour and a half, I think, on the gear. Lots of fun. So now just waiting for our car to turn up. Shouldn't be too much longer. We'll be on the road. Big. How'd you sleep, Dano?
Pretty good.
Was it good?
A bit late.
Yeah, it was a bit of a late one, wasn't it? Who's snoring? Oh, my snoring? Yeah, I'll apologise in advance for that, Dino. Never. What was that? No one's interested, Dino. No one's interested. Anyway, we're waiting for the car to come, then we'll be on the go. Oh yeah, big challenges here, waiting for us. Looks like I'm behind the wheel today, so we'll
See how we go. Getting out the dig it. All good with the Dino? Right, yeah. Needs a bath. Right, here we go.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A over there, good feed, great burger. Shana, you can see, you can almost taste it from here, can't you?
Would it be fair to say that every trip you do to the States is based on food, brother?
Sometimes. How many K's on it? What's doing, Cobra?
Finally got a chance to drive the Beast.
Why? What do you mean you finally got a chance?
Mate, you had to run her in for me. You had to break her in.
Didn't I too?
Done the job.
Now Dominic Toretto's in the cockpit.
Switches right off the lights, huh?
Give this bloke a start.
Huh?
Give this bloke a start.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to go paddle mode.
End of one. End of one up there. One.
Yep.
What? Let him go, let him go. Into it again, Shoto. Got some punch in it.
I think I just lost a bit of wheel traction.
Didn't ya?
Yeah.
Right here, aren't we? No, not right here. Next one. Into it again, Shoto. Gear down.
Right here.
No, next one. Look at the lady get out of the way. She thought you were going to mount the curb. Next set of lights, turn right. Give her a gear down. Maybe one more to make the corner. Look at this thing. What the fuck was that, mate?
Well, once we spent about 2 hours totally lost in Vegas trying to find our way to dig it, we ended up back on the main strip. Dino's navigational system was completely out of whack. He obviously hadn't updated his apps, so we were lost. But anyway, we got to see a bit of the strip in daylight hours, and then once we found our way, we basically headed east instead of west. But that's all right, it was all part of the experience. Then we landed at Dig It. There we are. High vis, all the gear, no idea. Probably one of the best experiences we had in Vegas, I reckon. Yeah, it was good fun. It's good fun. Having our instructional video now telling us the do's and don'ts. And we were, pretty excited about that part of it. Dino'd done it before. Wasn't his first rodeo, so he was leading by example. And then once we got through all that, we headed out onto the play area. And yeah, we started to have ourselves a whole heap of fun. Once we started to walk down to the construction zone, I thought I'd better let everyone know this. Dino was talking to this young bloke here. He's kind of like the instructor. And I wasn't sure if I heard it right, but I've gone back through the audio, and it's right. Dino said to this bloke, he goes, mate, I own a construction company back in Australia. We've got a heap of D9s, we've got excavators, so if you want, I can just go off and do my own thing here. It's just really for me mate Shano that basically sits on his arse all day and doesn't do much for a living.
Yeah, Dino.
I was like, Dino, the closest thing you've ever been to construction is probably mowing your lawn. But anyway, he had this poor bloke convinced that he owned a construction company, and all these toys here were small. They were kids' toys compared to what he drives back in Australia. Bloke's got no idea. We finished with our safety briefing. We actually got to go out into the compound and jump up into the machines, that was fun. You can see we're wearing these yellow headphones with a mic attached to them. There, so the instructor, he actually sits in a chair in the middle of the compound and tells us what levers to push and how to make things operate. Once we got that out of the way, we went into a bit of competition. We had to pick up these dump truck tyres, flip them around, head up the other end of the compound, stack them into a pyramid, as you can see. Dino won. He was way out ahead. But when you own a construction company, it comes natural. Then we moved on to a little bit more delicate work. We had to scoop these basketballs up off these witches' cones and then bring them around and slam dunk them into the truck tyres. That was fun. I think we both stuffed that up a few times. Then we moved into the fair income stuff. We went into some trenching. Now, as you can see, I've got no idea what I'm doing. This bucket was opening and closing on its own. But my trench had about 8 different depth levels. It was about as straight as a dog's hind leg, and I messed it up badly. But, surprise, surprise, look to me left, Dino, construction company owner back in Australia, all over it. Made it look like it was child's play. A lot of fun out there. If you're in Vegas and you got some time up your sleeve, head out there to this place. That was probably one of the best days I had early on in this trip. So a lot of fun. They've got stuff for everyone, different dozers, graders, all sorts of things. So yeah, so if you're in Vegas and you want to have a bit of fun, head out to this joint. It was good stuff. They've got all different types of equipment and dozers and stuff. So yeah, get amongst it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night.
The Valley of Fire. What can I say? She was just a beautiful, beautiful beast until she turned on us. As you can see from this drone footage, the roads just carved their way through the landscape. It was amazing. God, it was the best riding. But unfortunately, Mother Nature decided she was going to rain on our parade. We got caught in probably one of the biggest storms I've ever been in. I mean, flash flooding, cyclonic winds, zero visibility. It was just wrong. Anyway, because Dean and I got separated, we didn't know where each other were. We didn't even know if we were alive. I didn't know if he died, I died. Anyway, at the end of it, we managed to find our way out of the national park. And lo and behold, I gets to the servo, and here's Dino. He'd given up on me. He'd left me for dead. He bought the last high-vis jacket. I had shorts and t-shirt on. But anyway, that's a story for another day. We managed to get back on the bikes and pedalled our way back into Las Vegas. What an adventure. What an adventure.
Silence like a cancer grows.